Lakshmi here, working as a senior manager in robotics of Cognizant. Yeah, coming to my experience with whatever stint I had for the past 40 days, uh, I would probably classify it into three headings. One is physically, I'm more fit, but definitely for sure. And for the past, I don't think I've missed one single session of the meditation that had happened so far. First 15 days, I felt okay. 10 o'clock, I'm doing meditation, that 1 hour should be fine. Slowly, I started it doing in the early hours, 4:30 to 5:30 or 4 to 5 is my standard time. That is the first thing I do in the morning. Earlier, it was not that. I used to do something else and then take up meditation. But now, the first thing after brushing and natural calls, the first thing I do is meditation. This itself for me is one achievement. Getting up at 3:45, 4 and doing your meditation as the first thing in the morning for one continuous hour without any disturbance, it is the most important thing for me that has happened. Number one, that's physically. And mental wise, right? I have many things to say. One is being happy for no reason. I'm happy for no reason. I'm contented with whatever I have. And one more thing, since I have taken up this new initiative, Chandraji, in one of the sessions, he told, when you effortlessly get into any new project, effortlessly without you putting too much of effort and all, that itself is one of the end process of whatever byproducts of meditation. That exactly happened with me. So I effortlessly moved into a project. And during few days back, when we initially started this program, Cognizant was in news for many not so good reasons. There was some sort of insecurity with every of the senior managers, and some sort of uncomfortable state was there. But trust me, not even an iota of that I have it now. I'm very happy, and I'm more confident of what I'm doing and what I will do in future. That's one. And the relationships, right? The emotional quotient part of it, if you see, the relationships that we have with people around us, in my view, it has improved a lot. Okay, I see it for myself, I feel it for myself. Not I feel it for myself. So that's there. And the most important thing, one more thing is book reading. Believe me, for the past, other than reading technology articles and contributing to technology, I don't remember when was that last time I have completed reading a book. I might have taken that book and I have started few pages, but when is that I have completed, I don't remember. But thanks to all of you, Pradeep, sincerely, it is not for the formality's sake or because I am doing my experience sharing, I'm saying, thanks to this wonderful team who's been, especially Raviji, who is my team person, continuously they keep on saying, okay, these are the books. And I completed Ikigai, which helped me understand the beauty of community living, the beauty of sharing, the beauty of being a bit disciplined, not so rigid towards yourself, but at the end, how happy and fit you can be, and how what sort of contribution you can do to the society. All that I have learned in Ikigai. It was a wonderful book. Then, not only I completed that book, but also I started The Biology of Belief. Right? The first two chapters were completely bouncers, where they talked about cell, membrane, etc. But having said that, this I read it, probably around 5:30 to 5:50 is my half an hour reading time in the mornings, post my meditation completion. So first when I started this, it was completely bouncer, but I said, let me continue it. And then I continued. At the end of the two chapters, I may not remember the complete essence, the complete gist of it, but at a high level, I know DNA is not something a rocket science, which you have to say, okay, this is in my DNA, I have to live with it. No, that opinion has got changed. It's all about membranes, receptors, actions. That line I remember, and it has gone well into my mind now. And if a person is struck with cancer, okay, he's hopeless case. If a person is struck with BP, okay, he has to take lifelong medicines. But after reading these chapters of The Biology of Belief, it gave me so much of insight. Okay, see, we don't have to rely so much on English medicine or Western medicine, where the author talks more about energy science, more about alternate things that you can think of. See, I'm still in the middle of it, right? I did not complete the entire book. But that gave me a lot of hope, because my father is struck with, Parkinson's disease, where it is progressing very rapidly. So I want to, I am healing myself in terms of mental cluttering, right? As Sapna said in her experience sharing. So I was trying to, at that extent, I'm happy. I'm trying to check with my father's health as well. So as a first thing, I gave him "You Are the Placebo" book to him. I bought all the books, physical copies, and I was doing biology of belief, and I gave him the placebo book. He started doing it, and he said, "I'm finding it interesting, and I find some hope at the end of the day." So that itself was an achievement for me.